Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this platform, the Rogers Kakasungura. It is a Sunday, and I hope you're about to finish the weekend. Mine was a blessing one, or a blessed one. But then, as I was seated somewhere, going through social media, I came across a video of Rigathi Gachagua speaking to students and parents at the Alliance Boys. And as a political analyst, and some of you say I'm a comedian, I thought it wise to make a comment on the video. Now, before I comment, I want to give you a glimpse of what Rigathi said today. And this is his speech.
I have heard human rights bodies condemning police. Our policemen were injured, others are in hospital. Not a single leader, not a single organization has stood to say that it is wrong to injure and hurt police officers. Kwani polisi ni watoto ya nani? Hata hao ni watoto ya mama. I want to say, if you come to the streets with stones to destroy property, to steal, to loot, to stone policemen, they'll deal with you accordingly. And I want to assure the National Police Service, as Deputy President and Principal Assistant to the President, carry on with the good job you are doing. You are protected and no harm will come to you. That situation we saw the other Wednesday, are you telling me we were to allow that to go on? When hooligans, arsonists came to Mombasa Road to uproot a road that has been built with the taxpayers' money, when they were stoning vehicles and demanding for you to pass, you must pay an extortion fee, when they were snatching earrings from our women, and you are telling us the police should have stayed at the police station and allow that mayhem and chaos to continue?
Kaka, in my little education that I have, I was taught one thing. As the guest of honor, frame your speech as per the environment. I mean, for example, I cannot be invited to speak to the sick in the wards, niwapatie motivation, and then I want to tell them, I start telling them on how people were demonstrating yesterday on the streets. Of what importance is this to them? Another example is, I have been invited to a meeting where I am supposed to speak to couples, watu wameoleka. And then I begin to tell them about relationship and dating. These are already married people. But I start telling them about relationship and dating. I will be out of order. For heaven's sake. They will chase me out of the hall. Huh? Or let me give you another example. I am invited for, or what best practical example? I have been invited, Kaka, to an office to speak to a staff of a particular organization, for instance. And maybe a staff is having a team building, and I'm invited as a guest of honor. So the speech I'm supposed to prepare is about career. But out of madness, I prepare my speech on politics, maandamano. And they will ask me, now, Are you being relevant or you are talking for the sake of talking? Rigathi Gachagua has been invited to Alliance as the chief guest. Upper Alliance, the audience is parents and students. I want you to imagine that kind of environment. Ni walimu na wazazi. Maybe what we expect is tell these parents on how they can have a good relationship between their children and themselves. That can make sense. Or rather, tell students on how they can foster their studies. Or maybe if you go further, tell the students and parents the plans the government has towards education. Or maybe speak to teachers and tell them why they did receive an increase of their salaries. They just received the salaries of July. Now, it gets me worried when a whole deputy president goes to a school addressing students and parents and now starts to tell us on how Raila was throwing stones. Sincerely speaking. Sasa hiyo kurusha mawe kwa street na wanafunzi wa Alliance inaingililia wapi? What is the relationship? What is the coloration? Hey, kaka kizungu, tafutia dictionary kwanza. Coloration, you know? What is the relationship? Do they marry? Our watoto, when maandamano was happening, they were in school. They don't know who destroyed the expressway. They don't know how police were brutalizing people. They don't know because they were in class. Now, a whole deputy president is telling students on how stones were being thrown on the streets. Surely. Kama hauna content, si usalimia watu kai. Badala ya kujiembarrass. Yaani mzazi amedrive all the way from Funyula to Alliance. Mzazi ametravel 2 days from Turkana to Alliance. Alafu anakuja kusikiza Rigathi Gachagua akimwambia vile vijana walikuwa wanarusha mawe kwa barabara during maandamano. Rigathi hata ajui tumetoka maandamano, sasa tuko kwa talks. He is not aware. Kaivava. He doesn't even know Obasanjo is in Kenya. He doesn't even know we are graduating from throwing stones and the government sponsored goons. We have now graduated into sitting and talking. Yani, anyway, mimi nimejaribu kufikiria hii serikali vile inafanya kazi. Yani, Kimani Ichung'wah na Rigathi wanatoka Nairobi wanapanda ndege mpaka Alliance kwenda kuambia wanafunzi vile mawe ilikuwa inarushwa wakati wa maandamano. Iwasaidie nini? Mwanafunzi sasa anafikiria KCSE. Kumwambia vile maandamano inamsaidia nini? You could have told these students after Form 4, how is the government planning to give them jobs? After campus, or maybe after they finish high school, how is the government planning to sponsor the education in university? Lakini sasa unawaambia maandamano. Ati hatutakubali maandamano. Inawahusu nini? Mwanafunzi wa Form 1, maandamano inamhusu nini? You cannot be invited to a meeting of PP1 kids and begin to tell them on how they should marry. Utaonekana wazimu wa hali ya juu. Umekuwa invited kuzungumza na candidates wa junior secondary, then you are telling them on how they should apply help. Akili yako ni maji. Yani unasimama kwa wanafunzi wa Alliance Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Then badala ya kuambia vile watapata sponsorship education, badala ya kuambia vile watapata scholarships, badala ya kuambia the government's plan towards education, badala ya kuambia wazazi serikali imepangaje kusomesha watoto. Wewe ni kueleza Form 1s, wewe ni kueleza Form 2s vile vijana walikuwa wanarusha mawe barabarani. Mimi nimechoka. God bless you. Huyo ni serikali yenu, pambana nayo.